Okay.
It's like turn out the lights and peekaboo.
I was gonna say, I love Nocturne and Fiddlesticks.
Oh, that's
because
a
you
good
can turn
one.
out the lights and then you get Fiddlestick Sphere.
Mako thinking about taking away the Varus here as well, as we've got archery on the bottom side of the map. Rookie playing Sylas to keep his world's dreams alive here in game number 4.
A top lane, is it a top lane Varus into the Ornn, or is it a mid lane Ziggs Sylas go to the top lane?
I think it's got to be top lane Sylas.
I mean,
I feel like
I've seen Merwin before.
That's the shy move, as Faker will lock in his famous LeBlanc. And ladies and gentlemen, the man on the other side of the rift is the man to give him his very first loss on the champion. Mako was there in 2015. A little bit of a taste there, as we can see the fancy angle here as the archery is happening in this top lane. Shout out to Robin Hood. I mean, that has not been proven more true today than any other day.
Honestly.
All right, Rookie taking so much damage here as there's the snare, the flash forward, but it's all a bait. Faker, can he actually still get the kill, as he does get the passive proc, and that's going to help keep him safe, but Mako still wants to take him down. This Nautilus is so scary, and he flashes to try and lock him down. The distortion, not enough, and first blood to Mako. Now Owner is making his way in, as Carrier is looking to try and punish this Big Daddy as he makes his way out, gets himself another round of shielding. Oh my goodness, Mako, you monster!
On the 10-year anniversary, went from EDG to actually defeat it. Wait a second, he's right back, more action.
Yep, more chains connecting. I mean, there are chains all over the place. There was even a chain on the end of that anchor as well, as now Rookie's gonna get pushed out of this lane. Possible as he could to click on Faker, as Danny is losing his mind, as we can see.
He's having fun. Everyone's having fun watching this series. This series is crazy.
Well, distortion over the wall here from Faker. You can snap back if you would like to.
I mean,
first time Sylas.
I think that's what we were supposed to do today. I think that's what today is about.
Yeah, we were just, it was broadcast,
yeah,
right?
Today,
so we're allowed.
Today is history day.
Well, there is that distortion being utilized. It's a fair bit of damage, but now everyone is being called in, and they slam Rookie into the ground. Some grubs should come on through for T1 afterwards as well, but man, Blinken, you missed it, as Rookie is just dead.
That's everyone who has an ult used their ult on Rookie. Carrier didn't, because he's only level 4, but everybody
He pressed R though, Kobe. You best believe he pressed R.
He pressed R for sure. He's with you.
Oh my goodness. All right.
What was the actual time difference between each R button press? As Doran's got some visitors.
Well, he is also going to call in his friends, but it's going to be too late, and now Owner might be in an awkward position, still able to get the kill on a Mako, who unfortunately had turret aggro in that play. So a 1-for-1 will be the result, but the Shy able to push this wave in.
Gala down here to the bottom side, so I think they do want to fight it. They're not going to give it to T1 for free.
Yep, Faker looking for a flank, but he is spotted on vision. Rookie with the Enchanted Crystal Arrow already prepped.
Doran can't come though. This is 4v5 guaranteed.
Yep, Wei couldn't get on in there, as the flash is going to be employed. Depth charge comes down, but he creates so much distance, and all the buttons go entirely wide. They were thrown after Faker. He lands the chains, going to give some vision over to T1. As Gala takes some damage from the volley, double flashes employed. Mega Inferno Bomb goes down, there's a Grand Starfall, but the instant wild growth is fantastic. Paranoia comes in, but still Owner is taking so much damage. The flash from Rookie is able to shut him down, and now the Shy looking for Doran. He's tanking up the turret, and he's happy to do so as IG. They slam T1 on multiple fronts.
IG are popping off. They want to send us to Silver Scrapes. They want to send us to a 5th game, Atlas.
They may just do it if they keep playing like this, as IG now looking to take more plates. It is sub 14 minutes for another 8 seconds. And so they might be able to get another one here, as now Rookie in trouble. Gumayushi trying to lay down the hurt, but instead distracted by a ward, and will be able to take that one out of there.
Flash under tower, and then the Shy takes care of Doran himself.
Doran also threw the wrong direction.
Yeah, Doran was like, let me out of here. I got to get this way.
Yeah, he's like, save yourself, Ram friend.
I'm getting out of here.
All right, we're fighting again, as now Carrier in a bit of trouble, does have to put his wild growth on cooldown, as the darkness is going to come in, but Carrier already dead. Owner able to put himself in a great position though, as the Pantheon will be the answering kill, but Rookie on the top side of the map means that Gumayushi cannot play the game. He's taken out, but it's a 1-for-1, and now it's T1 trying to fight back. This time, the Ram is going to connect as the Ziggs satchels himself out and burns to death, as Owner's red guard buff gets it done. Now Mako not going to be able to do anything. The anchor is cute, but I think that Faker will be able to finish this one off. And T1, they're going to be able to fight back.
Atlas, this is peak League of Legends right here,
sure,
baby.
It's not ping pong, Kobe.
Maybe
it's just battle. Like one team wins and the next person wins right back.
Okay, so immediately right onto Keria and Guma, and they couldn't even decide. And they're like, okay, fine, we get the Keria, but then Nocturne. Darkness does so much work here. Because they don't actually have vision, they're able to get the shutdown. T1 kites backwards. We're back to action, baby!
Yep, Keria just out of the death chamber and might just be put back in it here as the Glitterlance not quite enough, and Wei will be able to put him down. Faker looking for a bit of a recall here, but Rookie might be able to find him. Faker able to distort his way out and will be able to keep himself safe, but still Rookie denying the back angle, and it's more turrets going down for the Ziggs. Man, I'm looking over here, I can see Orcs.
Oh, they're going for the Shy!
Left as they are looking for the Shy. Can they find the fear? And they will be able to do so. This time, the Shy doesn't have a lot of that funny business available. He's doing a lot of damage, and now the cavalry is going to come in as he bought enough time to allow IG to capitalize on this one. As Paranoia just to buy the space, and we'll see whether it works. He looks to turn it, they take down Gala, and Owner is still alive. He survives through it all, and Wei is going to fall at the same time. The knockup on Mako, he's dead, and T1. Oh my God, Owner, you are an absolute gem.
Holy, Owner does not run away, Atlas.
Just getting all of that health back, but man, Owner, zero fear in that moment. I think he thought that he was going to die. He's like, well, let's send it. Saw the arrow come in, as we're seeing here. The Rift Herald is going to be employed in the mid lane. And now Paranoia comes down yet again. The Shy in trouble once more as the Ram, looking for the knockup, will be able to find it. The arrow from downtown connects from Gumayusi, and Faker is now able to close in as well. The Grand Skyfall comes in, the Mega Inferno Bomb, not quite enough as Owner just barely limping away. And now the fight is going to continue. Mako trying to throw out the CC. The Satchel's good as Gala's bouncing bombs aren't quite connecting. T1 still not able to quite find the fight, and now the re-engage from Mako as Faker is going to get executed, but Gumayusi's the problem. He flashes to create the space, and Gala, they've been ignoring him this whole time. Finally, they're going to move over as he runs out of mana, takes down Carrier, but he will die as a result. And Doran and Gumayusi walk away victorious. By IG, this has been a point of contention for this team. We'll see whether they can make it work this time around here in Game 4. Man, this is feeling like they're throwing the gauntlet as now the Paranoia comes down. Doran finds a huge knock-up, and the AoE is massive. The wild growth absurd by T1, and their team fighting is just too good, ladies and gentlemen. Gala keeping himself alive, but there are too many people here. Rookie finds the clone of all things, but the Otacon will stay up. And T1 did lose two in the process. Can Rookie do it? Can he be the hero? But he cannot in this moment. Still, they saved the Otacon, and that may actually be the biggest deal in this moment.
Wait, they've got a teleport from Doran. They can teleport Doran back in. Faker and Keria are flanking them. There's the teleports coming in. It's actually answered here by IG as well.
Oh, Gala gets executed. Faker finds him in the brush. He thought he was safe, and honestly, so did we, because there wasn't the vision as Doran slams his head into the wall, but he is so incredibly tanky. The flash out from Keria to avoid the re-engage as Rookie is doing a fair bit of work. Doran doesn't have damage himself, and now the Shy has made his way in. It's another hook connecting, but Owner is also respawned. Ladies and gentlemen, Doran will be dying
Nocturne
in this fight, but yeah, we have Paranoia coming up very, very soon. And the Ash Arrow is 8 seconds away. I do not think it's Otacon time. Please let me breathe.
No way, buddy. Let's keep the action going. T1, they approach, they fire.
As Gumayusi's going to find it, and Rookie's going to get punished once again. It's being in a brush that's going to be their downfall, and it's Keria that's able to get the last hit, but Gumayusi is kiting like a madman. Another wild growth, and T1, it feels like the same team fight that they won before. Well, they're going to go win it again.
That was all one team fight right there, Atlas.
The T1's going to win this game yet. Right now, everything is pointing towards that being the likely outcome. But you best believe
they're
I will
another
not be
fight,
baited
baby.
into expecting something, as the arrow is going to stop the back from Wei, and now he's trapped. He's not going to be able to escape. He doesn't have the Grand Starfall, and now the jungler is going to be dead at 23 minutes and 50 seconds in the game. The Baron is up in a minute's time, and Wei is not going to be able to get into position to try and get vision down.
do that one more time and actually take down Keria, punish the no flash.
Ooh, good spell shield there from Ona. Gonna deny the hook in as Faker distorts his way back again. The knockup gonna go wide from Doran, who flashes away. Now the Ram is going to show his teeth, but that's a brilliant stasis to come on through. Ona goes in, he survives for so long, way too long. Wild Growth comes in and it's Gumayushi with the damage. Why is this Nocturne still alive? Ona, you absolute monster. The inner turret's gonna go down, and I think this is the end of IG, and T1 putting the end to the LPL has started early this Worlds.
T1 will have every member alive to assault the IG base. Scala trying to defend, but it's no use.
And the Ziggs that was their Achilles heel is finally gonna be taken down as T1 will make it to the Swiss stage to defend their Worlds title.
Well, we certainly ended the series with quite the banger.
Yeah, that was
Atlas.
a bang. And to be honest, this whole series was far more than I was expecting. My goodness, IG, they found so many great angles in the first few games, and I can already see it. You know, if only we had been able to close out game one, right?
Yeah, IG definitely gonna have regrets about the early games in the series. T1 though, scaling up into the last game. The last game here, the most action-packed.
And it was very close to the record, I'm pretty sure. We have it here, Supermassive versus Kaboom in 2018.